everyone, it's Natalie and Toaster. Today we are finally going to deal with my messy closet drawer clothes situation. And we only have an hour to do it, so let's get started. Something about you I like. Welcome to our New York City bedroom. It's a nice, good size, but as you can see, it doubles as an office for me. Therefore, we do not have a dresser. Toaster is judging me, I think. Anyway, let me just give you an overview of what we're going to change today because we've been living here for a while and things are still a mess. So we have this really great bed. It's from IKEA. It's called Brimness, I think, or something. I'll make sure to link it below. It comes with these two huge drawers on either side. So these two are mine because this is my side of the bed. And then that's my husband Kent's side of the bed. And so he's got two drawers over there too. We also opted to get the headboard that has built-in shelves so we don't have to have bedside tables. Anyway, if you're looking for a space-saving solution in your bedroom, this is it. It is awesome. So I've got clothes down here and some other things I'll show you in just a second. Then we also have our closet. Now we didn't divide our closet quite like we did the drawers where we just did half and half for myself and my husband. We did all of our hanging clothes here, drawers for me down here, drawers for Kent over here, and a lot of my equipment. So let me just show you because it's fine. Okay, so our closets are kind of small. Like they're not that small, but they are very shallow. So the hangers, that dent right there, that's where the door comes in. Our hangers like get pushed back when the door closes. Like that's how shallow this closet is. And when we went to the Container Store, which is where these Alpha shelves are from, I'll link these two. These are so awesome because you can customize them. You'll see how they look on the other side. We did not get closet size or closet length drawers. These are actually the ones that are intended for kitchen cabinets. That's how small our closets are. So this one is all clothes for me. This one is actually all knitting stuff for me. And then these are all of our hanging clothes aside from jackets, which are in another spot. What I do like about these closet doors is that they completely slide over so that you can completely reveal one whole side of the closet. Sorry. Here we go. So my husband Kent, see, this is another color they have. It's really not showing up well on camera, but you can stack them. So he's got like a stack and he's opted for a lot of deeper drawers. And then I keep some equipment in the bottom too. I keep some equipment in here and it's just a little bit messy. But we're not going to focus too much on that today. Today, it's all about clothes. So let me show you what the main issue is. It's this drawer. It's actually kind of hard to open. Yeah, that looks like clothes, doesn't it? So I need this drawer to be part clothes and then part, I like to keep this blanket here because during the summertime right now, we basically have two top sheets because it gets really, really hot in here, but I get cold. So I bring out this blanket at night and use that to sleep. And then I also keep my vacuum. If you see me every day vacuum my bed, this is the vacuum I use. I like to keep that close by because it's just so much easier to get out. And I really do have the space for it. It's not done well. And then we've got sheets in here. I've got like dresses that should be hung up. I've got way too many t-shirts. I need to do some decluttering. It's really just a mess. And this drawer is not so bad. This drawer is all my hand knitted items. We even have, because these drawers don't touch in the middle, you're not gonna be able to see it. But yeah, if you can take these drawers out and behind that in like big 2-gallon Ziploc bags, I have even more like off-season clothes. That's how we're choosing to store them. So the main objective today, reorganize this, organize the hanging stuff because I'm missing a lot of hangers, and just do a general declutter, and it will be so much more functional. I'm gonna start by emptying out the left drawer because it's the messiest. And as I'm pulling things out, I'm just sorting them into categories: clothes, sheets, other things like that. I have some bathing suits in here. I'm going to separate those. Once I get everything out onto the bed and I can see it, I'm gonna go one category at a time. And as I'm going through these clothing items, I'm looking at things that I may have not worn in a while, or that are kind of faded, or that I don't wanna wear anymore. I'm not taking the time to try anything on today because we're doing this quick, but there are several items that I know immediately I can set aside for donation. When you have a drawer or a closet or anything empty, it's a great time to take advantage of that and go ahead and vacuum things out, wipe them down, because this might be the only time in a long time that they are empty. We've scared Toaster a bit. I don't really know why. Okay, I've got the first drawer organized. I did not get rid of that much, just a handful of shirts, but now that I have them better organized, I think I'll be able to kind of like, if I wear something and I'm like, not feeling it anymore, it will be easier to let go. I was putting things in sort of a rainbow order here. There's a theme of gray, it seems to be, but I have way too many t-shirts. I just need to get rid of some, but I'm not ready to do that yet. So for now, they're just more organized. In this drawer, I need to be able to fit my sheets, blanket, and vacuum along with the other clothes. I was setting aside, like, I've got swimsuits here and I've got winter stuff here. So I think the winter stuff we need to put behind everything else. We'll keep the summer stuff out. And then at some point I will switch those things. So I don't think all of this has to go in the drawer. So I'm about to put it all back, but I wanted to show you these. I had these in our dresser in Texas and they are awesome. They are from the Container Store. I'll make sure to link them, but they're just drawer dividers. You can see that they're adjustable, so whatever length that you need. The flat, fatter part goes on the bottom, and they help keep your t-shirts like all lined up like this, or whatever you're using, t-shirts, etc. So I think I'm gonna need a couple of these in this drawer, and then the rest of it will be space for this. So let's try it out. Well, that took more tinkering than expected. Let's take a look. All right. So what I realized is that I told you these drawers are huge and they are so deep. So you could really get multiple layers of things going here. And that's what I was kind of going, wait, I know all this fit in here before. How did it fit? So it may not be ideal. And if you have another like solution, as you saw me like doing different things, let me know. But I would like to keep all of these things here in this room. So basically Beneath the blanket are my t-shirts. This doesn't bother me because it's not like I'm going and getting multiple t-shirts a day. I mean, maybe I am sometimes, but it's not that big of a deal to pick up my blanket once a day. That does not bother me at all. I ended up putting in one more divider right here for my swimsuits. When it does come to winter, I'm gonna have to do something else, but I might have gotten rid of more stuff here by then. The sheets are there, the vacuum is there so that I can get to it every single day. And after I get dressed, I make my bed, I put my blanket down, like so, like this, and then the drawer shuts super easy. As for these winter items, I'm gonna put them in this bag for now. I know it says summer, but I'm assuming we're gonna be transferring back very, very soon. I'm just gonna go ahead and put those in there, set them aside. I need Kent's help to take these drawers out, and he's not here right now to help me. It's kind of a two-man job, so I will do that later on, but at least they can be set aside and organized. Now, as far as my second drawer goes, I've been a lot better about keeping track of that. You can see I've got those dividers in there again. These are all my hand knit, so like short sleeve tops. There were a couple of scarves that had gotten out of place, so I'm just gonna put those back here. So now that's all organized with my scarves. I've got all of my sweaters here, and then this back part is like 2 layers of larger shawls. So for right now, that all works out great. Again, I'm probably gonna have to do this again come winter time, but for now this drawer is good. So let's move on to the closet. Oh, so much black. So much black. Okay, so here's a couple things that I did behind the scenes, I guess, not on this video, to make this closet work, because again, we don't have a ton of space and we're using it not just for clothes, but also for our equipment and our like fun things that we, like I have my knitting stuff and my equipment in here. So here's a couple things that we did. One, we got velvet hangers. We got black velvet hangers. Y'all, they were a mess. There was fuzz everywhere when I was putting stuff up. I did not like them. I honestly don't care for velvet hangers, but they do take up less space. I think we have more than 50 hangers in here, which is awesome. And even with the smaller hangers, it still like pushes back on them. So we're gonna work on getting this organized. We have Kent here, myself here. Eventually, I think I'll get some dividers. Oh, and look, there's a couple of hangers that do not belong. And then down here, okay, so see, this is stuff that was in the drawer that should be hung up. So we're gonna hang that up. But I have, here's a hot tip for you. This is great, okay? This drawer, right now there's just a hoodie string in there because I don't really know what to do with it. I don't want it in my hoodie, but I don't want to throw it away. But this drawer, Ken has one too, it always stays open. This is the wear it again drawer, okay? You need a space for things that you've already worn that are clean enough to wear again, but not dirty enough to go in their dirty clothes. Do not make it a chair in your room. I know that's what you're doing right now. Get yourself an empty drawer. If you wear something once and you want to wear it again, you can throw it in there. And then every time I do laundry, I just come and check the drawer, see if I want to go ahead and wash that stuff. So we've got like workout clothes, shorts, pajamas. I've got like all my underwear, socks, masks, stuff like that up here. This is all knitting, so we're not gonna mess with that. But let's do the hanging clothes. I'm gonna pull everything out. We're gonna just put Kent's stuff, like stuff together, polos, long sleeve shirts, stuff like that. We're gonna do a declutter with my stuff, and we're gonna get everything looking nice. Whenever I'm organizing a space, I love to start with a blank slate. So I'm gonna pull everything off of the pull of the rack and start over with that. I like to work in sections so that it's not as overwhelming, because today especially I have a limited amount of time, and if I do get interrupted by something else that I need to do, I don't want to have the entire closet emptied out and then just a huge mess to clean up. So I like to start with a blank slate, but you can also work in sections to make this a lot easier. Now that I've pulled everything out of the closet, I'm gonna start with my husband's clothes because we're not getting rid of anything. I do not declutter for my husband. He makes all of those decisions on his own, but sometimes I do organize things for him because, especially in this case, it's our closet, not just his closet or my closet. So I'm gonna put all of his things back by just putting like things together. We're putting all the long sleeve shirts together, all the polos together. His t-shirts are now all folded and in a drawer, so he doesn't hang those anymore, and those can just go back in the closet. You might be wondering why we're putting everything on here like backwards, and it's because it gives us just a little more room. Do you see this second door and how all of this stuff sticks out past it? When we close this door, it has to like push down, and that's because this bar is way too far forward. I might ask our apartment if they can move it because it does just screw in, and then look how much space there is. There we go, now it finally hits. So if it was hung just like, there we go. Like, what is that? 2.5 inches? If that was just like 2.5 inches further back, it wouldn't be sliding up against this door. I'm afraid it's gonna like mess up Kent's suits. For my clothes, I'm being a little more selective. I have some long sleeve items here that I'm just gonna go ahead and pull off the hangers because I don't need those out right now. It's 91 degrees today and I know I'm gonna need them again soon, but for right now, I'd rather just look at stuff that I can currently wear. I am going to probably be ordering new clothes for the fall and getting rid of a lot more stuff, but right now there's just a handful of things that I know I can go ahead and let go of because it's got stains on it or it's stretched out. Once I've got all of my stuff organized, I can get it back into the closet. Now let's take a look at the result. It's amazing what just getting things all like with their friends and having all the hangers going the right way, that can make a huge difference already. So basically we've got my clothes. I have my 2 pairs of jeans, my tanks, my shirts, my dresses, and maybe one day I'll get like a little divider. And then we've got Kent's polos, dress shirts, flannels, and like suit stuff. I mean, he doesn't wear those often, but you kind of need to keep those hung up. So I like to keep the empty hangers right here, so they're real easy to get to when I'm putting stuff away. It drives me crazy when I find empty hangers in here. Like, it drives me absolutely bonkers. Does your spouse do that? Your partner, I guess? Does your partner do that? Do you do that? Stop it. Stop doing that. Anyway, what do you actually do? Do you like to keep your hangers like in with everything, or do you separate them out? Do you have a system at all? Is it just willy-nilly? I'd love to know. Make me feel more normal, or is this not normal? I've only got a few minutes left, so I'm just gonna take an opportunity to go through each of these drawers and kind of refresh them. Again, putting like things together, putting things in color order. That always kind of helps me identify what I have and where my things are going. And after we're done refreshing these, I will take you on a quick tour.
Such a magic feeling when you tore down my walls. I wish I could go back to right before you told me I'd try to change it all. But look at us now, we could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted. Yeah, look at us now, this is who we are. And I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again.
We did it in under an hour. Refreshed the closet, refreshed the drawers, decluttered just a little bit. More intense decluttering coming up, I think, as the seasons change. But it feels a lot better. I will be able to find stuff a lot better. So let's take a deeper look. So here's the main storage for our clothes. This is the only place that we hang clothes. This is all of our hanging clothes. Pretty different from when we were in Texas. If you remember that closet, it was massive. So we've got everything organized by type first, so like what sleeve length it is basically, and color. So for me, you're gonna see a lot of white and pink. Kent's got more of a variety of colors, more of a rainbow. All the hangers are going the right way. All the empty hangers are here. I'm convinced this is the way to do it. Convince me otherwise. These Alpha, like, it's a closet system, but remember, these are the cabinet size ones. You should measure your closet, but my guess is if you don't live in New York City, your closet is regular size and you can use the closet size ones. It'll just give you like maybe 4 more inches. I think these are 17 inches deep, and the other ones are 21 inches, I believe. So yeah, we had to get the small ones. Anyway, I actually have labels for these. I totally forgot. Maybe one day I'll put the labels on. But I have got in here different little drawer organizers. They're the same material. You can get them with the Alpha system, and that keeps like all my stuff organized. I actually rarely open up these top drawers. I just push the clothes aside. But it is nice to keep things really super organized. Like I've got masks and socks and everything. I was just going through there earlier, making sure I had pairs together and I hadn't lost any socks. These drawers also slide. Well, that one wasn't. Normally they slide real smooth and you can take them all the way out, which I love. If you want to take things all the way out to organize it, makes it really nice. This is the pajama drawer with the pajama undies. Pajama? This is like my workout lounge clothes, even though I literally wear these shorts every single day. And then, of course, I am going to recommend this again. Have an empty drawer or an empty shelf, just some kind of space. It could be a bin. We used to have a bin where you put clothes you've worn once, but want to wear again, but you don't want to put them back in the closet. I've heard other people say they put stuff up like hung up the other way. That's totally fine too. Full disclosure, I have some items to put away. All my long sleeve tops that were just taking up space in there. Okay, here's the drawer. We looked at it once, but just real quick again, this is like the drawer of all things. They're so deep. So this is mostly just t-shirts. We fold all of our t-shirts now just to keep them out of the way. T-shirts and bathing suits. And then I've got, we have one extra set of sheets besides the one on the bed and one extra topper. And then I use this vacuum every day to vacuum the bed. And I use that blanket when I sleep. Isn't it cute? And then all of my knitted stuff. So, yep. I probably will do some decluttering here in the winter time too. Once I see what kind of scarves and things that I wear most often. I'm making some new sweaters that are a little more like in style, my style right now. So I will be doing more decluttering as we go. Really? Where are your clothes, bud? Do you ever think how easy it is to be a dog? They don't have to organize their clothes. Anyway. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, if you'll give it a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed. I am aiming towards 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2021, and it would really help me if you are already watching these videos, if you subscribe to my channel. I think there's a lot on here that you're going to love. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Strangers again, we're like strangers again.